Alright folks, we're back, and I just figured out how to really do that glitch. Last video I kinda embarrassed myself. So what you do is, you fake level up at 3 and pick whatever. You know, it doesn't matter. Again, we're gonna go with that. And then you real level up at level 4 or any attribute level. You go to your attributes and you press Y. On attributes you go to skills and you press Y. And then you go to feats. The thing about this is a real level up. So now you go adds 2 damage bonus with melee weapons. Let's get that and accept. The next time we level up, we will have a ridiculously high amount of skills. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I hope so at least. Let's see if we actually got that feat. See, we didn't because it's kind of glitchy. I hope it worked. I haven't really used this glitch a lot. It's something like 200 or 400 skill points you get. I hope I'm right about this. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sorry about that, folks. Most legal residents in this area are illegal aliens. My name is Lara, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Lara. My name is KOTOR. Well, no, it's none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase a few energy shields. They're the latest, you know, very high tech. What's so great about energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blastable. It's pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers. Or so I hear. The shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out. And ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from? I've heard rumors of the China using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith came. Where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. The shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge advantage in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice through the shields. But until they do, you're gonna see melee combat coming back into the forefront of this war, in this war. So that explains why we use swords in the Star Wars world, you know. That explains why. Anything else? Not much more to say really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. You wanna see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable, and the merchandise is sound. I would ask some questions, but I'm tired of reading. No problem, just step right up and have a peek. Step on up and have a peek. I mean, see, we don't have much money, and we really can't buy anything, but we do have stuff to sell. Let's sell our clothes. We won't need. Let's get rid of these 2 short swords and this long sword. Let's get rid of these 2 blaster rifles. And let's continue. So now we have about 400 something credits. Carter is actually pretty good with pistols, as you can see, blast pistols. That's why he has 2. Kind of busting ass out there, Carter. Well, the next thing we will need to do that's important is get some armor for Carter. And we're not going to go through there first. We're going to check out these apartments. That's one thing you must do. Check out these apartments. The glitching and stuff is not really needed. As you can see, my glitch, it might not even work. It might just be me doing something stupid.
Yes.
And wasting a level up. You know, not getting anything. Or it might be a wasted level up for something good. You know? Most likely it's a good wasted level up because I already have a very good feat that I've wanted for a while. Well, for about a half an hour we've been filming.
Sure.
The God, what was I saying? The you know what? Let's actually go talk to this janitor.
there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Well,
know.
all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
Ask the
Don't know
question.
how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try to help you out.
What do you think about the Sith in this
Not
quarantine?
much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Where's the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there, and from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Yeah, he's like the only country accent I think they hired for this game. Weird. That Tweeted girl. Delicious. The weird thing is, there's a Quarren right here, and a Thorian. You know, the Quarren, you don't really see them. Did I already get this? I think so. Yeah. You don't really see them. This is like the only one you see in the whole game. Like, they could have had them in here as characters, or even made Quarren. My God. Oh, look at that thing. Whew. I wonder who landed in that. Let's go check this out. Who crashed in this thing? Look at that. Pretty, I guess we came from over here and landed and crashed like that. Alright, you know what? Enough of that. Continue the game. That's not important. Let's go on to the... Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if he'll open up about it. Speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is it a good time to ask more
I guess I
questions?
did say you could ask me questions a lot better than I. Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with
I
it.
don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation. You know what? Excellent. Soon all your secrets will be mine.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though you're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire.
Who the fuck is this guy? You see him?
Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Like you said, when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? Just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Why? Are you accusing me of something?
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors.
What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Why would Bastila request my
The Jedi
transfer?
requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I can tell. Considering your connection with Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably not.
We'll be right back, folks. I'm shut Karth up right now.